Hi there, wonderful awakening beings and spiritual souls. Jo Rose of JoRose.com, numerologist and energy forecaster. In this video, I'm going to share with you the numerology for July 2023. But before I do, let's recap what 2023 has in store for us. It's a 7 energy. How do we know this? By adding together and reducing down all the digits of the current year. 2 plus 0 plus 2 plus 3 equals 7. The 7 year brings forth the inquisitive mind, the critical thinker. It is a period of introspection and personal growth. It's highly intuitive, super analytical, spiritual and curious, whilst also secretive and suspicious. It can be both deep and wise, along with being aloof and eccentric. And when I think of eccentric, think Doc in Back to the Future. Let's have a quote from Doc right now to help us during this month. Your future hasn't been written yet. No one's has. Your future is whatever you make it. So make it a good one. The 7 works on both the conscious and subconscious levels. Just because you haven't got it doesn't mean you haven't got it. We have collected information, data and experiences over our whole lifetime and many before that. And when the time is right and when we're grounded, it comes forward when required. And if it's not there, it's this lifetime you've got to learn about it. Let's look at the lesson I'm suggesting based around the 7 energy for this month. I'm suggesting you involve yourself in life. Get out in nature, detox the digital, learn new activities and get out of your head. Yes, the 7 is a thinker, but it gets bogged down with working out how to get it right or what is the best instead of going out and just experiencing it to know what works best for you. Don't let your dreams die and your excuses live. Don't dream your life. Live your dreams. We can all do that. We all have a designer lifestyle. It's created and hidden in your numerology. And if you want to know more, get in touch with me for a reading consultation or mentorship. To know more about 2023, I have created a video on this and I will leave a link in the description below. Go back to this video throughout the year to see what is coming on. I do mention the 7 energy in each video of the year, just as a reminder of how it works with the energy that we've got coming forward. So let's move on to July. July is the 7th month. So we add the 7th month to the 7 of the current year and we have a 14. 1 plus 4 is 5. 14 is a karmic debt energy, just like last month. So don't expect this month to be a simple, easy ride. Nope. But it can create massive, life-changing, great experiences. Depends where you are at and if you are ready or not. The 5 is about progress, movement, change. The 5 is center stage. It's the crossroads. Do you go left? Do you go right? Do you go forward? Or are you being pulled back? Are you done now with worrying about the past? You can't even change it. You can only move forward from it. Is worrying about the future feeling too heavy? Let's go back to the Future and see what Marty and Doc has to say about this. Marty, whoa, this is heavy. Doc, there's that word again, heavy. Why are things so heavy in the future? Is there a problem with the Earth's gravitational pull? Carrying excess baggage weighs us down, physically, mentally, emotionally and spiritually. When you let it go, when you cut the ties, when you let it float off, you feel so much lighter. There's no point in getting caught up or worrying about things that you can't make a difference for. You making a difference for you actually changes the vibration on the planet and inspires others to do the same. Live today in the moment. Ask yourself, what can I do today that makes my tomorrow better? If you said this every day it's just going to get better and better. Well, now start imagining your future. It can only be great. Let go of the baggage of the past. Live in the moment and make your future worthwhile. 5 is the number of disruption, distractions, chaos, setbacks, obstacles. 5 says expect the unexpected, because my word, it will come. See this assault course as a challenge for growth, because it will feel like an assault course as you make changes, as you release the power of the ego and move to the soul. Big things happen for the better. The 5 is adventurous, bold, charismatic, creative, flexible, magnetic, and passionate. It's also conflicting, deceitful, dramatic, insensitive, non-committed, unreliable, and weak. A lesson I'm suggesting, based around the 5 and 7 energy, is to achieve depth from every experience. What are your emotions telling you? Are you avoiding or running away from something or someone? This month, 23rd of July to 4th of September, Venus goes retrograde. It will bring up relationships. It's time to resolve unresolved issues. It may bring someone back from the past. You may think about them, hear about them, receive a call from them, or even physically bump into them. If that's the case, there's some unresolved business there, some lessons you haven't quite got yet. Go deep, experience deep, see what they are. And if it's not someone from the past, you could be repeating a pattern over and over and haven't yet got the lesson. So if you notice or you find yourself saying, not again, it always happens to me, whoa, stop. Let's look at what the universe is asking you to work on right now. If you keep burying stuff and not deal with the spiritual aspect, it is very unhealthy. The 7 energy suggests that you have a medical checkup, a physical fitness test. Recheck your diet, look into your health and well-being. The cleaner you are, the more oxygen you have in the body, the more intuitive you will become. If you're not expressing yourself in your relationships, in your life, in your career, the way you dress, etc., you are suppressing your true self. And suppression leads to depression. 7 is the number of audit. It's asking you, is your life out of balance? It's bringing to your attention what needs to be rectified. Use the 5 to create change. Albert Einstein says, insanity is doing the same thing over and over again and expecting different results. The 7's bringing up the issue and the 5 is telling you to make the change. Do it a different way. Do it the opposite way. Change things. See how many things you can change this month. Some things will work, some things won't, but at least you've experienced it. We're at July. We've done a half the year already. How is the 7 energy working out for you? Have you gone within? Are you expanding internally? Or do you still need to do the work? To give you a little hand, I'm going to run through your own personal year. Use the 7 energy to go deep, explore, re-educate yourself, study, find a new way of doing it. I bring it up now as it's halfway through the year, but the 5 is telling you to make some great changes. So let's start by looking at personal year 1. The personal year 1, if that's your year, it's about new beginnings, opportunity and action. Time to take leadership of your own life. Be your true, authentic self. If you don't know who that is, this is the ideal time to go within and use that 7 energy to find your answers. What did you love as a child? What lights you up? Get more of that in your life. Start a healthier lifestyle. Begin a new project, relationship or hobby. Seek independence, be self-reliant and grow your confidence. These are just a few things that you could be working on this year. Let's move on to personal year 2. Your year is about relationships, patience and harmony. Focus on your health and well-being. This is my personal year. I started swimming now. The plan is to do a mile a day. I'm doing really good. I'm changing my diet, or not so much my diet, but I'm doing things differently. I've discovered Barbara O'Neill, the Aussie lady, and she has some amazing, great tips. And I feel that while doing it small and slowly, because I have a strong 4, I can build a strong foundation moving forward. So focus on your health and well-being. See the mirrors and reflections in your relationships. Embrace self-love. It's your life, spelled L-Y-F-E. Love yourself first every day. People treat you the way you treat yourself, so show people how you want to be treated. Observe, be patient, and don't push for results. And nurture the seeds you have sown already. Personal year 3 is about creativity, self-expression, and communication. Be creative with music, words, paint, design. Express your thoughts and feelings mindfully. Be social and entertain. Have a makeover. Be optimistic. Inspire. Uplift the self and others. Find what you love and do it as much as possible. If you have to restudy and re-educate yourself in anything within your personal years, this is the year to do it. What do you want to master? What do you want to be successful in? Personal year 4. Plan, organise, commit, complete. Put order in place in the home, career and your security. Build a firm foundation to grow from. Work, rest and play in equal proportion. 4 can create physical damage to themselves because they become a workaholic, focused on doing over being. Make a commitment to self, marriage, family, the team, work. Focus on mental, physical and emotional health. Personal year 5. Freedom, adventure, change. That's what this month is all about. Excel at your job, career through promotion or change. Move to a new home, location or country. Take an alternative experience, vacation or travel for a period of time. Network, promote yourself, your business. Take a new hobby, experience and run with it. Personal year 6. Home, family, community. Take responsibility over sacrifice. Renovate, remodel your home or garden. Start a home-based business or community project. Listen, hear, feel your partner, family or friends. Get married, start a family, move in together. Personal year 7. Introspective, personal growth, truth. Incorporate a spiritual well-being practice. Take an audit. Are you where you want to be? Study or become a specialist. Get out in nature. Enjoy alone time. Rest, repair, rejuvenate. Have a health check. Seek and search your true self and let it shine. Personal year 8. Personal power, career, recognition. Manifest your goals and dreams. Put your finances and legal matters in order. Balance spiritual and material. Work to enhance your career or place in society. Know you reap what you sow. Elevate and empower others to grow with you. And finally, personal year 9. Gratitude, forgiveness, transformation. End unhealthy habits and relationships. Release and bless the past. Have gratitude for the gifts and growth you gained. Work for a cause. Donate to charity. Declutter, clean out, pass on, restore. Repair outstanding conflicts. Heal old wounds. Time to make progressive change and start new practices on a deeper spiritual level. The 5 is curious and needs variety. Ask yourself this month, what are you bored of or done with? Unlike last month's 4, the 5 does not like to plan. It is prepared to experiment and take risks. Are there things that you said you want to do or thought out? Use this month to do something about it. Now, I mentioned it would take risks. Fortunately, we have the 7 as the strongest energy here. And the 7 will pull back the 5, go deep, bring it into check. The 5 always sees possibility. The 7 will go and research it. With last month over and done with, we can remember it. The 4 has tunnel vision and the 5 has a 360-degree vision. I asked myself just before creating this video, what animal has 360-degree vision? I discovered there's a few animals with very interesting vision, but the one that practically almost has a 360-degree vision is the chameleon. Its eyes can swivel. They each can work independently, just like the 5 and 7 likes to work independently. The chameleon has monocular, separate vision, and binocular, both. The 7 and 5 can work together separately. Let the 5's interest take it somewhere, and then have the 7 run it through the system. Do its data processing. It's the seeker, the searcher is analytical. The 5 is adaptable. It needs to be flexible. Turn on a sixpence, a dime, a shilling, whatever coin you can think of. It's detached from emotions and free to change its perspective in a heartbeat, whether through circumstance or choice. The chameleon too can change. It adapts its skin colour depending on light waves. When relaxed, it will appear green. When stressed or excited, it will appear bright. And when submissive or frightened, it will turn brown or black. The chameleon also changes due to the temperature. Power to reflect, dark to absorb. Whilst the 5 can be detached from emotions, so can the 7. But that doesn't mean they don't have feelings. They do. They're just very much caught up in their own world, and it's about the self. We can learn a lot from the 7 because the 7 is probably the most truest number to the self. Often classed as the ones that are different, like Doc, the nerds, the techies, the swatters. They kind of know they've got something special they're here to do, and they spend forever researching it. The 5 is similar, but it spends forever experiencing it. Bringing these two together is very powerful. It can create a war or a blessing. The 5 is a communicator, a wordsmith. The tongue can be used to whisper sweet nothings or cut like a knife. It's no coincidence that if we change the position of the S from words and put it in the front, we have a sword. Talking about tongues, the chameleon's tongue can accelerate at 100 kilometers an hour in 1/100th of a second. And at the end of its tongue, it has glands that act as suction cups to hook in its prey. And just like the wordsmith 5, we have the salesman that can hook us in and have us sign that check and walk away with that product. Some chameleons can glow in the dark. The 5 is the center number. It's the star attraction. How do you want to glow? How do you want to ignite your spark? Are you coming from a dark place to the light? Are you uncovering more about you that you didn't know? Are you finding a better way to live? Because the 7 says there has to be a better way. In a low vibration, the 5 can be directionless and waste a lot of time and energy. Let the 7 energy help you go deeper. What are you seeking, searching for? Realign, study, explore the spiritual aspects. Both the 5 and 7 can get lost, constantly seeking new insights, information, experience. There must be more. Be careful and mindful of addiction disguised as repetition. Both these numbers have addictive tendencies. Both the 5 and 7 seek escapism. escapism, and mental diversion to retreat from unpleasant realities through diversion or fantasy. Ask yourself, what substance, habit, behavior are you addicted to? Use this 5 months to understand what you're running from or being drawn to. Drugs, alcohol, food, snacks, sex, shopping, fitness, gaming, gambling, social media, mainstream media. Obsessive behavior is not healthy. This includes playing out the same drama roles. 7 is about audit, 5 is about change. Let's look again at the personal year numbers. Personal year 1, ask yourself, how can you be a confident, independent? Get a pad and pen out, make a list. See where it leads you. Personal year 2, how can you get the best out of your relationships? You have 2 ears and 1 mouth, use them in that order. But first and foremost, consider self-love. Personal year 3, what can you do to better express yourself and shine? Personal year 4, beat overwhelm by planning from a solid foundation. Personal year 5, how can you add variety and create constructive freedom? Personal year 6, how can your home and relationships become more harmonious through responsibility? Personal year 7, why are you here? What is your speciality? Check in spiritually as well as mentally. Personal year 8, are you in your best career? What are you manifesting to raise you up? Use the law of attraction. It works by intention. And personal year 9, forgiveness is not weak. Gratitude raises your vibration. Transformation happens when you let go of the illusion created from fear and speeds up when in the love vibration. The 5 is adventurous. It loves the journey. The 7 suggests you go within. But if you're feeling that this is the month to have a holiday, a vacation, here's a clue of what each one of those personal years may get the best out of this month. So if you're in a personal year 1, solo travel, go and explore by yourself. Personal year 2, a couples retreat. Personal year 3, a social experience, something fun. Personal year 4, an organised trip like a cruise. Personal year 5, backpack somewhere unknown, an adventure, whitewater rafting, scuba diving, something totally different. Personal year 6, a family villa. Personal year 7, a spiritual retreat, perhaps in the Far East, Bali or somewhere. Personal year 8, all-inclusive, a la carte. And personal year 9, a volunteer program vacation in Africa, India, South America. In numerology, each number has a vibration. Its frequency creates the life beat. The energy can be low, fear and disempowering, or high, love and empowering. Learn how to use the energy and create your own beautiful melody. Living by numbers allows you to live the life you were born to live. It's your life, no one else's. So do what I say most, and that is to love yourself first every day. What is it that you really want for the rest of your life? Because now, today, this month, this year is the time to implement it. Take action. Find your resources. What do you need to learn and grow in order to live your best life yet? And just imagine if everybody did this, how much different the energy would feel. This month, we have the 777 portal on the 7th of July. The energy will be around on the 16th of July and the 25th of July because it's 777. When we add 3 sevens together, well, first of all, it's emphasizing the 7 energy. So use this time to really ask those in-depth questions. Who am I? Why am I here? And what is my passion that I want to live my life by? And the 3 sevens added together is 21. Self-expression. How can you express yourself? How can you shine bigger, bolder, brighter and better? By being true to you, by letting go of the illusion of the material world and living via your soul. Have an amazing month. Enjoy whatever vacation, experience or expedition that you go on. It's a fun month. So take advantage of it. Make the most of it. Get out there and socialize. The 7 doesn't really want it for a long time or big groups, so bear that in mind. But the 5 certainly does want to do something different. If you've liked this video, please give me a thumbs up. If you have not yet subscribed, please do and push that bell for notification. And please, if this interested you and think of someone else it might interest, please share my videos. Let's raise this vibration together. Thank you for watching and I'll see you in my next video.